Hey, what's up, guys? Triple C here. I'm Justin, and this is Triple C. This is episode number 4 of our vlog series, TC Vlogs. So yeah, allergies, I'm telling you. Anywho, so episode 4. I know for at least for us, the whole quarantine has kind of been finished, per se. We're in the phases of opening up, as a lot of people are, which is good. But with that, we are moving forward with our plan to continue doing what we do at Triple C. Shop's obviously been closed. I mean, this isn't a surprise. People are closing, or we're closing down. Shop's being closed, but we've been getting things done as much as we can. There's a couple new projects coming out, and yeah, so it's been pretty freaking great. I haven't seen Joe much, sadly, so that hasn't been, great in that aspect, I guess. But we're making the best of what we got. Been very busy, as we all have. I'm doing Joe a favor by uploading this, so we keep you guys updated. And it doesn't have to put too much of a strain on Joe, as he is now the editor of the channel, so that's pretty great. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say with that, but I do know what our topic for today's vlog is. We could have just said, okay, this is another update, but we've done updates before, and I think the last 2 videos were an update, more or less. So we want to try something different, and this really is how vlogs would normally go, as vlogs are, at least the way we're going to be intending them, are going to be a little different than updates. Updates, we're just going to be, updating you and just talking. Although we want to kind of make that a little bit more interesting, because I know even that's kind of a dry subject for some people, or at least maybe the way we present it's kind of dry. We're going to try and get to cracking on a new way to make that sort of more interesting. Maybe by actually working on projects in the background, or cleaning the shop, or, cleaning the shop's always fun, and it always needs to get done, so, something like that. Anywho. Yeah, so just saying this now, update videos will be a little bit more entertaining, hopefully soon. It's been kind of a pain just to get Joe and me to hang out, because it's just been, very busy. So, but yeah, we're going to try and make those more interesting, and with our vlogs like this, we're planning on actually going different places to vlog, Now, one thing to mention, for a while when we did Triple C vlogs, quote unquote, per se, they were us going and visiting faraway places, like our journey to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, but that right there is what we're planning on making our films series. So us at Triple C will have a film series called the Triple C Takes series. So we have a nice new adventure coming soon that we're in the works of right now. So that's kind of fun. I think everyone will enjoy that. If you enjoyed the first one, you'd like this one. Speaking of the first one, I actually think it needs to be uploaded on IGTV. It's only been uploaded to YouTube. I think the Tucker Museum part was uploaded to Instagram as a test, but it'd be nice to just update it. And in fact, of course, if we're going to upload it again, we're gonna put a different spin on the original formula. So it'll be interesting and fun, obviously, because we're Triple C. Okay, so now on to the meat of this video, as we're already almost halfway through at this point. We're going to talk about the meat of this subject, which is a Triple C collaboration with Noah Perez, which will be our first topic, and our second one will be announced after. So get ready for that. Okay, first things first, we're in the talk. We've been in the talks actually with a close friend of ours, Noah Perez. If you don't know who he is, he's a young, aspiring rapper, songwriter. He's the works when it comes to music. And this has been for a while. We've been trying to plan something, but it's been very, like I said, busy, and we have not been able to make those plans come to fruition until now. As of the making of this video, it is currently being produced, and it should be coming out sometime of the week this gets uploaded, or the week after, but we'll let you guys know the progress of that. And you can always go follow Noah on Instagram, Noah Perez on Instagram, and you can be able to see if he ends up posting something about it. You'll be able to be in the loop about it too. So that's always kind of interesting. Okay, so we got that out of the way with Noah. And then the second thing, Triple C is going to be making a documentary. So we're going to be calling it Killer with a C. It's going to be, unlike all our other films, like I previously mentioned, Triple C Takes Harrisburg. But this is going to take a broader approach as to how we became Triple C. We were thinking of just doing it as a video at some point. I know that's been like a widely talked about subject on the channel. You know, how we started. We kind of just started, and you know, there wasn't really any explanation on how we came to that point. But there will be a documentary. Now, hold your horses. Don't you think it's a little early to be having a Triple C documentary come out? Especially because you just started, more or less. We've been a thing for about 2 years already. Do you think that maybe it might be too soon? I think it would be, assuming it was a film like Harrisburg was. But it's not. This film is going to be just the beginning of our adventure as a company, starting from where I got the idea from, to how we get Joe on board, and how we come up with the name, to how we make the Flying Tiger and start a company afterwards. This is just me summing it up, to making our very first project. So it's pretty much from the beginning to maybe the drill cart era. So anything within that time, you get to learn about in this documentary. It's going to be uploaded right onto IGTV. It's not anything you have to pay for, obviously, because, you know, we're not like that. But you're free to check it out. Obviously, it is free, so you're free to check it out. When it does come out, we have not filmed it yet, but we are planning to film it, and it's a thought that counts. So, yeah. So I mean, that's pretty much everything over on our end. Other things are kind of little, and we'll probably end up making another video update video about all this extra smaller stuff that you know, wouldn't make it into a vlog. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say there, except sheesh. Oh, I got it. we are planning, and this is just planning, like I said, on renovating the track back there. So that's a little bit of a sneak peek into what we're going to be doing there. And Versus, our series where we compare ourselves versus the professionals, will be returning hopefully soon. We have so many projects in active development right now that we're kind of a little bit further behind. So yeah, there's really no projects to compare said projects to. We had Drill Cart, but then we then we obviously restored her. She's still going through restoration, so it's going to be a little bit harder to do Versus, as much as I love that series to death, and I do feel like it's going to be a strong contender for, keeping it all going. But I might post a poll on the Instagram stories asking, would you guys like to see thrown in there us reviewing our on-paper concepts? So taking our concept cards from the paper and comparing them to some car that you could assume would share common traits with, think Titan Boa versus Corvette or whatever. Would you like to see that? And we'll see. We'll see what everyone says, and if that's the case, we might be able to knock out those videos a lot sooner. And we can always do different spins. We can always do Drill Cart again and compare it to something else. But everything's in active development, so it's a little harder. So for the sake of keeping that series going, we're gonna end up putting a poll up. Regarding Around the Croc, we're gonna also put a poll up on that. Should we continue doing Around the Croc, or would you guys rather like Versus more as a series? So let's see where this goes. And we are a viewer slash fan driven brand, and your opinion matters. So of course that's how we're gonna do it. So yeah, just got home from work, little beat. So wow, listen to that voice crack. Ooh, bad. All right, well, I'm Justin, and I'm part of CCC, as you know. And make sure to like and subscribe to CCC today. If the polls are up, just check our stories on Instagram. Killer Croc Customs on Instagram, all lowercase, one word. Killer Croc Customs Company, actually, on Instagram, and you'll find us there. And put your opinions across. And also, while you're on Instagram, go take a look at Noah Perez, and go support him on his songs, because he might be doing some more songs with us. I have a lot of faith in the kid, and I think it's going to work out. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm Justin. This was CCC, and I'll see you guys later.